What's up, guys, and welcome back to Software and Audio Solutions. And today we're talking about Call of Duty Warzone FPS loss, or commonly known as frames per second loss, or just frame drop in general, or you're having a bad experience in this game. Now, I just want to jump straight into this. As you can see here, they're talking about bug fixes. Now, Warzone released a Season 4, and then people started playing Season 4, and they had a lot of issue. Now, when they released Season 4, they started releasing new fixes for the game. Like a lot of fixes, like graphical issues and stuff like that, they fixed in here. You can read up on this web page. I'll leave a link in the description down below for this web page. Now, what they did was they fixed a lot of like issues with players, graphical intenseness, graphical problems that people are having, and they added like new features to the game and stuff like that. A lot of graphic intenseness stuff they've added, like guns and stuff. And then the most important thing that they added to this thing is that Warzone anti-cheat update. 2 new ban waves hit 50,000 accounts. It just shows you how many people are cheating inside this game. Unfortunately, it's happening not just with Warzone, it's happening with every single game out there that people are cheating. Now, this is a pretty shit thing. Like, people are cheating. It's kind of stupid because we're all trying to play this game like legit, you know, like a normal player. I know there's a lot of people out there that enjoy this game. I'm one of those people that, you know, enjoy this game, where it says like hacking has been an extremely frustrated issue in Call of Duty Warzone recently. Now, a lot of people are cheating in this game, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, like I said, they brought out a lot of stuff for Season 4. Now, with the Season 4 update, a lot of people started finding issues with this game, especially after all the updates that they fixed, all these bug fixes. Now, as you can see, they brought out so many bug fixes for Warzone, and that's the reason why you're dropping FPS. A lot of people are dropping FPS in this game, especially if they've got low tier graphics cards, and a lot of people are also finding it hard to play this game even if they have really good computers. I'm talking about really beast machines, beast laptops, beast computers. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so let's talk about Warzone. Okay, so how to get FPS boosts in this game. I'm going to jump straight into it and show you guys how you can do this, and it helps a lot of people. It helped me. It helped a lot of people with my other videos, and I'm going to jump straight into it and show you guys what you need to do. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is, number 1, go to your start button over here and then go to settings. If you do not see that there, go here by the search bar and type in settings, just like that, and press enter and go to update and security. And make sure that your Windows is up to date always. On a regular basis, make sure your Windows is up to date. By the way, thanks to everyone out there that subscribed to my YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me. Honest to God, it means a lot to me that people are actually subscribing and finding my stuff helpful, and it actually is working for them. So today I'm going to go over every single thing for Warzone so you can get the best FPS out of your game and less frame drops and stuff like that, and fix your game overall. And like I said before, thanks to everyone that's subscribing to my YouTube channel. It means a lot to me that you're subscribing and watching my videos, because it means a lot. It really does. And I mean, my Warzone videos are fucking booming. Everyone's watching my Warzone videos, and a lot of them are finding it very helpful and to fix it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so after you updated your Windows update, right? Okay, update your Windows. Make sure that it's always up to date. The next step that you're going to need to do is, every time before you go into Warzone, this is a very helpful tip and trick. Do this and it will help you. Go to the search button over here and type in run and press enter. And type in prefetch, just like that, and press OK or press enter. It's going to open up this page here. Now it's prefetched in Windows. These are all prefetched files inside Windows you do not need. You don't need these files. Only some files are going to be used currently because Windows is currently using those files. So click on anything, press Ctrl and A, highlight everything, say delete, and say skip. Once you're done with that, you empty out your recycling bin and you say yes. Once you're done with that, you're going to go back to the search bar here. You're going to type in run again and press enter, and you're going to type in percentage symbol, temp, and percentage symbol. To do the percentage symbol, you just press Shift and 5, and then there you go. Type that in and say OK. Click on anything inside here. You might have a lot of stuff inside here. Press Ctrl and A, highlight everything, and say delete. Say skip because Windows is currently using these files. So I'm just going to skip all of these. Windows are currently using all these files. And then you just empty out your recycling bin. Once you're done with that, what you're going to need to do is go to the search button over here and type in graphics, settings, just like that. Doesn't need to be capital letters. Go to this little tab here and go over here. Now, you can add a lot of games here. If you have this option, I highly recommend switching this on. It might ask you to restart your laptop or your desktop computer. Just restart your PC because this will give you an improvement on your game, especially with Warzone. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to add Warzone over here. This is for every user out there. It doesn't matter if you're a laptop user, desktop user, AMD, Nvidia, doesn't matter. Just go into browse, click on browse, find where your Warzone is installed, go into Warzone, go into Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and then find Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is the exe file. You can see it's huge and this one's small. Do not click on this one, click on this one, double click on it and add it over here. Then you go to options and you set this to high performance so it uses your graphics card. Say save and then go out of this. Now the next step that you're going to need to do is go to the search button again and type in edit power plan, just like that, and click on edit power plan. Now what you're going to need to do inside here, you're going to go to power options, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to create a new power plan for Warzone so you can get the best experience out of Warzone that you possibly can get with just by using the power options. Go to create a power plan and then choose high performance. Delete everything inside here and type in for Warzone, just like that, and say next. Make sure this is on never, make sure this is on never, and say create. Once you're done with that, now you're going to get an option that says for Warzone, and you created a power plan for Warzone specifically, and your Warzone is going to run much better than it ever has before. So then you go to change plan settings, and you're going to go to change advanced power settings. Click on this and open this up. If you've never done anything inside here before, you're going to see this. Just going to show you. You open hard disk. Yours might say this, 10 minutes or 20 minutes. You do not want your hard drive to switch off after 10 or 20 minutes at all. It does not matter if you're an SSD user or a mechanical hard drive user, a normal hard drive. Make sure you type in this box, or you click on this box and type in 0 and say apply. Click anywhere and it's going to say never. Now it's going to say turn off hard disk after never. So your hard drive will turn off never. It will never turn off. This is very, very important to do. All right, scroll down. Now for laptop users, you're going to get two options here in minimum processor state and maximum processor state. It's going to say on battery and plugged in. Change them both to 100%. Now yours might say something like 40%, 45%, maybe 60%, whatever the case might be. Type in 100 in here and say apply. If you're a desktop user, you're only going to get one setting. Change the one setting to 100%. Go to maximum processor state and make sure that this says 100% as well. And then just say OK. Once you're done with that, you're going to go out of this and you're going to make sure that your graphics card drivers is up to date. Warzone needs your graphics card drivers to be up to date on a regular basis. So always, before you go into Warzone, make sure that your graphics card drivers is up to date. If you're an AMD user, an Nvidia user, it doesn't matter what user you are, make sure your graphics card drivers is up to date. Now there's a few ways of doing this. Nvidia users, if you are a Nvidia user and you have Nvidia GeForce Experience installed like me, just type in Nvidia GeForce Experience, or if it's on your desktop, just click on it, or if it's in your start button, just go click on it. Mine's here pinned to my taskbar. I'm just going to open it up and show it to you guys. Okay. So here's this, and these are my games. I'm just going to go to drivers, and then I'm going to say check for updates. Now it will tell me if I have the latest drivers or not. Yes, I do. I have the latest drivers. So my game will run fine on the latest drivers. You do need the latest drivers. Okay, once you're done with that, don't worry. There's another easier way of doing this if you don't know how to do that. All you need to do is go to the search button over here and type in device manager, just like that, and click on device manager. Open up Device Manager and go into Display Adapters. It will see your graphics card. Right click on it, say Update Driver, search automatically for drivers, and it will automatically search online for your drivers. Now mine's up to date, as you saw. It won't download anything. Now if yours starts downloading, let it download, let it finish, because once it's finished, you will have the latest drivers for your graphics card. It doesn't matter what user you are. If you're an AMD user, Nvidia user, or Intel HD graphics user, it doesn't matter. Just update your drivers on a regular basis. Please do this. Okay, once you're done with this, I highly recommend changing these settings for Windows. Go to Start, go to Settings. If you do not see this option, all you need to do is go to the search button here and type in Settings, just like this, and open up your settings. And then from here, you're going to go to System, Notifications, and Icons. You're going to turn this off, and you're going to turn everything off inside here that you can turn off. Focus Assist, off, and these all off. Power and sleep, never, never. Storage, a lot of people say you must turn this on because it frees up space. I highly recommend switching it off, but it's your own personal preference. Where it says tablet mode, say use the appropriate mode for my hardware, and say don't switch to tablet mode because you're not playing Warzone on a tablet. You are playing it either on a laptop or on a PC. Multitasking, this, if you have multiple displays like me, like this, if you have multiple displays, then it's fine for this to be on. If you have one display, switch this off. It uses resources of your computer and you're going to get frame loss. Now, with my system that I have, it runs perfectly fine with all my monitors, okay? Scroll down, make sure it says this, only the desktop I'm using, only the desktop I'm using. All right, once you're done with this, you go to projecting to this PC, you make sure this is off. Where it says shared experience, you turn this off. All of these, clipboard, you turn this off. Remote desktop, you turn this off. Once you're done with that, you click on home. And once you're done over there, you're going to go to apps. Then you're going to go to offline maps. You're going to go here and you're going to delete all the offline maps inside your Windows. So delete all offline maps, delete it, and make sure everything is off over here. Where it says apps for websites, you turn these off. Where it says video playback, I highly recommend switching this off. Do not enable automatically process video to enhance it. You do not need this. Okay? Where it says startup, switch off everything you do not need. So if Battle.net is in here, switch it off. Because once your PC starts up, Battle.net is automatically going to open. So you want to open Battle.net yourself. So switch everything off you do not need. So switch them off. Laptop users, it's very, very important not to switch off the Intel graphics and Windows stuff. And if you're a desktop user as well, do not switch off the Windows stuff. If you switch it off, you might run into a problem where your Windows is not going to boot, or you're going to run into a blue screen error of death, and you do not want to have that happening to you. Now, a lot of things is concerned with this as well. This, where you have all your shit installed, I highly recommend uninstalling every single thing you don't need on your system. Like random stuff, uninstall them. These here are very, very important to keep installed on your system. Do not do anything here. Do not uninstall them. Okay, once you're done with this, this is what we're going to need to do. So you're going to go to Battle.net. You're going to open up Battle.net. You're going to go to the little gear icon over here. You click on it and go to Show in Explorer. You're going to open up Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and you're going to scroll down and you're going to click on the game. You're going to right click on it and say Properties and go to Compatibility Mode. Now, this is a very important step. Disable full screen optimization. This will give you more FPS in your game. Run this program as administrator. This will help you run the game properly without it crashing. Say apply. Once you're done with that, you're going to go to change high DPI scaling. Select this, and where it says program DPI, tick this box. Change this to I open this program, or basically when I open this program. Don't put it on I signed into Windows. Where it says high DPI scaling override, tick this box and select application. Do not select system, do not select system enhanced. These two are shit to use. Do not use them. You are going to fuck up your Warzone. Choose application, say OK, say apply, say OK. Once you're done with this, what you're going to need to do is exit out of this and open up your Warzone. Now I'm going to open up my Warzone, and as you can see, I'm inside my Warzone right now, and I'm going to show you a little bit of tips and tricks that you can do inside Warzone. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is go to Options and go to the General tab. Where it says General, you're going to go down here and you're going to change the field of view. This is your own personal preference. I love keeping mine on 120. You get more visibility. This is on 120, that's on 100, that's on 80, and that's on 60. If you put this on 120 on your PC or your laptop, you are going to see more overall around you. Your surroundings is going to be better and you'll have better visuals. Where it says brightness, I highly recommend changing this from the stock settings to 60 or 65 because it says not visible, barely visible, easily visible. You want it to say WZ for Warzone. You want to see it, okay? Just a little bit. You must see it because this helps you find people that hides in little dark corners and sit in camp on like stairs, in bushes. It makes you help to see them, okay? So enable this and put it on 60. About 60, 65 there around. Okay, when we go to graphics, make sure this is on full screen. If you select full screen, your game's going to run smooth. If you start using other things, it's going to use more VRAM, and you do not want that. Put it on full screen, select the monitor you are running, select the graphics card you are running, and then obviously select the refresh rate of your monitor. So if you have a gaming monitor like a 120 Hz monitor, 144, 240 Hz monitor, select the refresh rate of your monitor. Where it says render resolution, if you have a 1080p monitor or display and you're getting low FPS in your game, I highly recommend changing this either from 100 to 95, say apply and check your FPS, or you change it to about 90 and apply it and check your FPS. Don't worry, your game is not going to look like that. It will look just like this. Don't worry, it won't look like that. Maybe if you turn this all the way down like that, your game might look like that. But if it's on between 90, you can actually say 80, 85, and 95, and 100. Between those, your game's going to look like that. Okay? So I'm going to put mine actually on 90, right? I'm just going to show you guys. Okay. So I'm going to put mine on 90. I'm going to put this on disable, this, unlimited, disable this, put this on 2.2, put this on low. Do not put this up. It starts eating your VRAM and you do not need this. Put it off. Where it says texture resolution, put this on normal. So your game looks normal like that. Do not worry. If you put it on high, it just eats more VRAM. If you want more FPS out of your game, just follow these steps. Put this on normal. Put this on normal. Or you can put this on high. It doesn't really do anything to your system or your graphics card. You can put it on high. Particle quality, put this on high. This, enable it because you can actually see the bullet impacts. Tessellation, put this on all. On-demand streaming, disable this. You do not need this. Okay? This here, which is shadow map resolution, put this on low. You do not need this to be like this. You don't. Because if you want to have a better gameplay experience, keep it on low. This is on different systems a different way, so you can play around with these two. It doesn't eat that much VRAM, just a little bit, but you can play around with this. I keep mine disabled. Particle lighting, you can put this on anything you want because it doesn't do anything to your system. DirectX ray tracing, disable this. You do not need this. If you've got a ray tracing card like me, or a way better graphics card than me, but it has DirectX ray tracing, disable it. Unless you're still doing really good frames and you can enable this, then it's fine. But I highly recommend switching this off. Trust me, switch it off. Okay, this, put it on both. This one here, disable it. This, you do not want to put full, because if you put this full, it's going to look like that and not like this. So put this all the way down so it can look like that. Nvidia Dlss, this is for 30 series graphics cards. This is also for 20 series graphics cards because they do work on 20 series. Try it out with your 20 series card and you'll see it works. But I highly recommend do not play around with this. Just disable it and put this on this and your game will look absolutely beautiful and it will play absolutely fine. This over here, disable it, you do not need it. This, disable it, you do not need it. This, disable it, you do not need it. This, do not put this full, because if you put this full, your game's going to look like that. Your game's going to look trash. So put it all the way down, so your game will look like that, and it will look crystal clear. At the bottom here, disable this and put this on 300 and apply your settings, and then just go back. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm already doing so much more frames on my game, and this actually works. So just follow my steps and you'll get more FPS out of your game, not just in the main menu, but inside the game itself, you'll get more FPS. And this actually works. Now, another step that you can do that actually helps a lot of people out there, just press Control Alt Delete on your keyboard and go to the Task Manager. Don't worry, OBS is making it black. Here we go. So we open up the Task Manager, go to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right click on it and go to Details. Go to Modern Warfare .exe, right click on it and go to set priority and put it on high. As you can see, mine's on high, so my gameplay experience is perfectly fine. It starts using everything in your PC or your laptop, like the CPU, the RAM, and your graphics card to push it to its limits to get more FPS out of your game. So do not put this on real time, your PC will just crash, or your Warzone will just crash. Keep it on high or on above normal. Play around with these two, but I highly recommend putting this on high. If this worked for you, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and make sure to leave a comment down below if this actually worked for you, because I would like to get some feedback. Because basically when I do hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm going to start live streaming on my YouTube, and I'm going to start streaming live with my subscribers. So if you want to be a part of that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as always, peace out.